it's time for Power Rankings. So let's get started with number 10, not ranked last week, at 10, the Boston Red Sox.
I don't even know what to say here.
I don't either.
To think that the Red Sox would have been in the power rankings at any point this year. I didn't have that on my bingo card, Alex. We didn't yet put together our bingo cards, but maybe
Next
you
show.
did. Did you?
Next show, we're doing it. Well, you need to be here. Yes, I've already started making a list. I'm really excited for this.
I don't believe you. I don't think you have a list yet.
I'll show you. It's in my note. It's in my notes in my phone. I really do. I promise. I've been thinking about it.
Well, I don't think Alex had the Boston Red Sox being in the top 10 on her bingo card. And here they are at 7-3. We talked about it last week. It's the rotation. The rotation has been the best in baseball to start the year. And do I think they're going to be that all year long? Would I right now say at the end of the year, the Boston Red Sox are going to finish in the top 10 in baseball and make the playoffs? I wouldn't say that, but that's the whole point of doing power rankings every single week, is that it changes and it evolves. And right now, the Boston Red Sox are absolutely a top 10 team in the game of baseball. Their rotation has been the best in the game of baseball. And there's nothing, Pivetta, Bayo, they've been so good. So yeah, Boston Red Sox, number 10.
All right. At number 9, up one spot this week, the Brewers.
Yeah, the Brew Crew has, at least to this point, proven me wrong. Jackson Trio has been great at 20 years old, doing what he's doing in that lineup. He was you shouted him out last week. They're 6-2. They're in a good spot. Freddie Peralta is a great ace of the staff. I do struggle. Here's my thought with the Brewers. Their rotation was so good for so long because it had Corbin Burns, Brandon Woodruff, and Freddie Peralta. Now you're dealing with one of those three as an ace of the staff kind of guy. I don't believe in this rotation to hold up over the course of 162 games. But right now, I think I undervalued a bit that the team as a whole. Their back end of the bullpen has been great. Rhys Hoskins over at first base has been a lot of fun to watch with the Brew Crew. Trio in the outfield. They've just kind of been doing it from all over. So yeah, they're 6-2 right now. They come in at number 9.
All right, at number 8, also making your power ranking debut and your surprise team of the season so far, the Pirates.
Yeah, in full disclosure, the Pirates were like 11 last week. They were right on the cusp of being in the top 10. And they continued it and had another really good week and beat one of the top teams in the game of baseball in the Baltimore Orioles. And they're sitting at 8-2. The Buccos are so much fun right now. Here's my thing with the Pirates. It's all about going in all in when you need to. And I was talking to John Smoltz about this. Are they going to do it? This team is fun. They're good. I think Pittsburgh has great baseball fans. It is time with this team. So are you going to be able to stay in it until the trade deadline and then add around this team? Because if they can, this team can be really good and do some damage. So right now the Pirates are at number 8. They're 8-2 and looking great.
All right, at number 7, a third team that was not ranked. At number 7, the Guardians.
Yeah, these power rankings are wild this week, Alex. We got the Guardians coming in at 7. They've been their run differential is great. They've been on the road a lot to start the year. Emmanuel Clase has been racking up the saves at the back end of the bullpen. Their offense has been doing enough. So this to me, at least so far, this Guardians team that's 7-2 feels like the 2022 Guardians and not the 2023 Guardians that were pretty much a letdown last year. So they've been a lot of fun. They've been playing great defense. They've been scoring enough runs and pitching well. And last I checked, that's the recipe to success: is you throw the ball, you hit the ball, you catch the ball. If you can do those 3 things, you'll be a damn good baseball team, Alex. And the Guardians are right now.
I love it. All right, moving on to number 6, moving down one spot out of the top 5, the Phillies.
Yeah, the Phillies just haven't. I could have told when I picked the Phillies to win the World Series. I could have told you we'd be a couple weeks or maybe even a couple months into the year, and the Phillies wouldn't be in the best spot in the world. They always feel like they get off to a slow start. The offense takes forever to come around. I didn't pick the Philadelphia Phillies to win the World Series because I think they're going to win the NL East and just dominate all year. I didn't. I have the Atlanta Braves winning the NL East. I have the Phillies getting in as a wild card. This seems to happen every year, and they turn it on come October. Not even come October. Post All-Star break, the Phillies become one of the better teams in baseball. I think that's the case. I think with this team, it's all about just getting in the playoffs. I think they're going to be able to do that. They're stacked. They're really good. They're just not playing great right now. So I keep ticking them down just a little bit. They're 4-5. They're fine, but they are here at number 6 right now.
All right, let's move into the top 5. At number 5, down one spot, the Orioles.
Yeah, the Orioles are 5-4. Just lost that series to the Pirates. As we know, the Pirates came into the power rankings at number 8. Orioles have to bump down a little bit. Look, they're sitting here at 5-4. I love the team. I was really high on their rotation this year. They don't have Bradish back yet. At this point, Corbin Burns and Grayson Rodriguez have been great. The offense isn't yet firing on all cylinders. I really like this Orioles team. They're just not playing great right now. So after a loss to the Pirates, I bumped them down just a little bit. So 5-4 here at number 5.
Okay. At number 4, up 2 spots, the Rangers.
The Rangers are impressive.
They're looking good.
Honestly, if you look at how good this team can be, they're 6-3. And the reason I didn't yet in my power rankings have them super high is because it's like, what makes this Rangers team unbelievable? I think it's the fact that you can start off a playoff series by going Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer. Well, they don't have that right now. In fact, their rotation is a little bit like they're just trying to put some pieces together and have a good start to the year and just kind of pass the baton until you can get some healthy guys back. Well, they're sitting here at 6-3, looking good in the division. The reigning World Series champions. Corey Seager looks great. Marcus Semien had an unbelievable game on Saturday. Hit a bomb, a bunch of RBIs. So I just think this team has been, I don't know. I don't want to say underrated because they did just win the World Series. And I don't think I underrated them in terms of like how good I think they are. I knew they were a good team. I just think even without being at top strength, while missing DeGrom, Scherzer, Josh Young just going down with an injury, they just keep performing and keep stepping up. And that's the recipe to winning. And the Rangers
that's
know
a
how to do
sign
that.
of a great team. You have depth and you can still win even when your top guys are out. Okay, let's move into the top 3. At number 3, their top guys are heating up. The Yankees.
Yeah. The Yankees are a lot of fun to watch right now. Obviously, to start the year, they did about as well as they could, sweeping the Astros, 4 games there. Was excited. Honestly, probably the most excited I've been to watch a Yankees game was when they went back home, faced the Blue Jays, the home opener of this new look Yankees team. And they just laid an egg in that first game against the Blue Jays and lost 3-0 in that game. And then stepped back up and game 2 against the Blue Jays and ended up doing really well, winning that series. They're 8-2 right now. I'm telling y'all, I have been high on this Yankees team. Everybody outside of New York wants to hate on the Yankees. The addition of Juan Soto in that lineup and the fact that Carlos Rodon didn't pitch last year until late in the year and came back and was not himself. We're not just talking an addition of Juan Soto in the lineup. We're basically talking an addition of Carlos Rodon as well, because he's a really good pitcher that was not able to get back to himself last year, had an entire offseason, looks good this year. This is a different Yankees team. Marcus Stroman, it looks great in pinstripes. I really like this Yankees team. I've been high on them from the beginning. Alex has them in the World Series. We've both been high on them. And now here they are at number 3 in the power rankings. And I stand by that. I think this is one of the best teams in baseball. And I think they can do damage in the AL East and in the playoffs.
Well, I agree because I have them making it all the way to the World Series. And at number 2, the team they will be facing in the World Series, the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers, it feels like I watch Dodgers games and it's like, yeah, this team's just not quite clicking yet. And they're 8-4 and looking
it's insane.
And playing really good baseball.
It's insane.
And it finally feels like I said it on This Week in Shohei Ohtani News on Friday. Shohei is starting to heat up, and I can always tell by his swing, and even if he's making outs, where he's hitting balls, how hard he's hitting balls. And I said it on Friday. he's about to lock in. He is locking in, and we saw that over the weekend. He hit that homer at Wrigley Field in his first game at Wrigley ever.
So
So
cool.
I really like the Dodgers are a really good team. They're not even clicking yet, and they're 8-4 and a second in the power rankings. That speaks to how good they are.
I mean, that lineup is just nasty. But according to you, not as crazy as this next lineup because you got the Braves at number 1.
Yeah, the Braves are 6-2. I'm sticking with them at number 1. Nothing's happened to make me change my mind there. And the Spencer Strider injury could change things long term. And do I feel great about the Braves? Do I feel if the Braves go into the playoffs without Spencer Strider, do I feel great about their chances? I really don't. I think he's a key to them winning the World Series. But as of right now, we don't know the prognosis on Spencer Strider, and we do know that the Braves are still playing really good baseball, and 1 through 9 best lineup in my opinion in baseball. Still, they're great. The Atlanta Braves, as we sit here, Alex, on Monday, April 8th, are the best team in the game of baseball. Their rotation took a hit. There is no doubt about that. Their rotation without Spencer Strider is not the same. But as of right now, and until that comes up and makes a difference for them, I still think they're the best team in baseball. That could change, but as of now, nothing to change. So top 10 complete. We go Red Sox, new to the top 10. Brewers at number 9. Pirates at number 8, new to the top 10. Guardians at number 7, new to the top 10. Then we go Phillies, Orioles, Rangers, Yankees, Dodgers, Braves.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.